Welcome to the Temple of Flame. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from Hardbite, it is the sweet ghost pepper potato chips. And, this is out of British Columbia, Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. Oh, Canada. Excellent, 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 excellent. So, avocado oil. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We have ghost chili powder. And we've got, potatoes, avocado oil, sugar, and that's what we have is the ghost chili flavor towards the end, and then just the ghost chili powder towards the end, and then just the single word flavor. Great. What is that? What even is that? Yes, one of our ingredients. Oh boy. One of our ingredients here in our chips is flavor. Can I? Yes, I blew the bottom of the bag out though. That's why I usually don't do that. But it's fun to see, right? So now we can get let's get a white point there. Oh my gosh, the hilarity. We have fun. We have fun here on the channel in this video series. Well, one of us has fun. I don't see a lot of spice things here. We're gonna start. Look at this, just it blew almost the entire thing open. That's kind of funny. All right, I mean, it does look pretty good, I think. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely Kettle chips. They've got that sort of crispity crunchity to it. Let's get on into the flavor. So the ghost pepper, God, I annihilated this bag. You see they're dried pods here on the bag. They're not particularly hot. They're tasty. I like the sort of sweet salty to this, and then there's a little hint of like smoke, and then the flavor of the ghost pepper. Very subtle. It's quite good. There is onion and garlic powder as well. A little bit of depth there. Yeah, I mean, these are honestly one of the better tasting chips I've had in this series. The flavor is quite good. I really like what they did with the sugar in the midst with the other flavors. All right, we're I don't want to load up too much here on chips. I wish I would have had a bag clip. If I'd known I was good. I mean, if I would have known I was going to do that, I probably wouldn't have. But so right now I'm at about a default one, just a little tingling to things. So we'll see if we can build a little bit more than that here. Go for a low burn. I don't know if I've had other avocado oil chips before, but these are just super lovely. Yeah, I mean, I would put these, yeah, definitely in the very best chips I've had in this series. I wouldn't say they're necessarily at the very top, but they're up there. Sometimes I get really frustrated, you know, with fast food restaurants and places like that. They release really cool new, like, spicy stuff only in Canada. And I readily admit that's jealousy. I mean, because they have some really, really nice stuff up there. I wish I had that. Restaurants, like fast food places, seem like they're way more willing to play with hotter stuff up there. I don't know why. I've never had anyone be able to actually explain that to me. For me, if it's, you know, if it takes off, I would think that any of the fast food places would want to add to their menus, but sometimes they get cool stuff that's only for them. Sometimes for a brief moment in there, I wish I lived closer to Canada so I could partake. Of course, that was before all the fight picking. No certain someone seems like he wants to do, but that aside, the climate isn't advantageous to me, so that's the major reason I can't. But I enjoy going to Canada. I think it's great. I would love to be able to do it more. Especially because, like I said, they've just got some really, really cool stuff up there. I just wish it would make it down here more conveniently for me. There's region lock stuff here too, though, to be sure. That's the beauty of being able to go past borders, is so that my fancy ass can make videos about products from elsewhere. And other people can hopefully enjoy the videos, but also enjoy the products. All right, so Heat-wise, Jesus, there's shrapnel, chip shrapnel everywhere here. Looking like a bomb went off when I blew the back of the... I blew that bag's back out. Alright, and now I have to do this ridiculous thing. So, I was saying it was kind of odd. Heat-wise, it's maybe between a default one and a legit one. I would not say it's a full legit one, though. It does not quite get there for me into the full legit one territory. It's very, very much closer to default one, I would say. But it's not quite as low as that. This is probably slightly hotter than some of maybe the double X flaming hot nonsense. It's not, I don't think, particularly challenging, but I can see where it might give some people a little bit of a thrill. It is probably hotter than most stuff we have down here as far as this kind of food goes. It tastes great, though. It is fantastic. The chips were cooked to perfection. Perfection. If that's what the secret is using avocado oil, then even as someone who's not really a fan of that particular, I don't know, is it a fruit, is it a vegetable, whatever it is, as someone who's not particularly a fan of the flavor of avocados, this is a very good use for it. Maybe it's not a worthless thing after all, if it produces quality like this. Absolutely delicious chips. The flavor is definitely the runaway sort of star here. And this was not a very cheap bag to get. I've had it on my wish list on Amazon for a really long time. Ever since I became aware they existed. And then it just happened to go on sale. And before, it's the only time I've seen it on sale, actually. But before that website could change its mind, I pulled the trigger on it and got it at a still expensive price, but definitely better than what they usually are. But man, these are fantastic. Yeah, I mean, if you look through my chips video, I've done quite a few of those. And this is very much near, it's within the top 5, maybe even closer to the very top. Excellent. Just an excellent chip here. No question about that. Like I said, heat-wise, I could use more, but I could almost always use more. It is not entirely unsatisfying. Like, it's already dissipated just in the amount of time I've been kind of yapping here. So, very excellent product. I think more from a flavor standpoint. Like, these are fantastic chips. They're really quite good. Heat-wise, like I said, between a default and a legit one, but closer to the default side. And yeah, I mean, what can I say? These are, I'm well pleased. Well pleased that I shoved a bunch of these into my face. I can tell you that right now. And was it worth the wait? Yeah, no doubt about that. Although I would have been happier to have them sooner as well. So keep your eye out for these. If you happen to find them somewhere, they're well worth picking up a bag of these for sure. And we'll just leave it right there. So that was the Hardbite Sweet Ghost Pepper Potato Chips. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.